Hey, welcome to Marla Guides, aka Third Eye, and I am back here with another channel message. How's it going? Hope you guys are safe wherever you're at. I do have a channel song. The song is Dog Days Are Over. Um, but I do have a channel message, and I'm gonna go ahead and read that. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and read that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get into the message. Okay, so channel message. Their final days are coming. Karma is near, and death shall reign on them for your sins. You have to accept the wrong you have done to people or the things you participated in. If you stood and did nothing, you will go down with them. How does it feel knowing these people tricked you out your spot? They played you, and now you're getting karma for not thinking for yourself. You should have stood in integrity. Let this be a real hard lesson. Be careful who you put your trust in. They can be leading you down the wrong path on purpose. The title of this channel message is going to be Karma is Near, Death is Here. So basically, this is a channel message. This is someone, it's a group of people, but it's specifically for a person who participated in something that they knew they should have not participated in because they knew that it was unjust. Basically, they had a mind for their own, but because they lack courage, boundaries, they have tendencies of having a people pleasing personality, and they have a what's the word? They need constant validation. They want to be accepted into society, or they wanted to be accepted in some type of group. So rather than standing in integrity and doing what was right, they went against their own morals. This was somebody who would be considered of an earth angel, basically. This is somebody who had those qualities about themselves. But because they gave in to the temptation of targeting and trying to hurt another individual, that title, those qualities that they had was revoked. They became a karmic because they chose to go down the wrong path. They chose to listen to someone or to people rather than listening to their own judgment and their own intuition. This person is in for a rude awakening. This person has been tricked out their spot because the person that who they were targeting was actually sent there from the divine to help them and guide them on their way. But since this person didn't look how they wanted them to look or how they thought they were supposed to look, they turned a blind eye because see this person, even though they had these earth angel qualities about themselves, they are surrounded by people who did not. They were surrounded by people with entities and demons attached to them. So they were influenced by them. And so they influenced this person to think like, oh, this person is not of high honor. Oh, this person doesn't have these qualities. This person is not a real healer. This person is not a real a spiritualist. This person's not this. This person's not that. But the thing is, these people who were bad mouthing the person or the individual, whoever, they know exactly who that person was. And they hated that person for it. And the person who this video is basically about, this person did not know. because they were blinded and they were not listening to their own intuition and their own judgment. So they blindly listened to this group of people rather than their own judgment. And they basically judged their blessing. Ooh, I'm actually about to change this title. Okay. But yes, so they basically judged their blessing because it wasn't exactly how they wanted it to look. But the thing is, an earth angel can be anyone. An earth angel can be a homeless person. An earth angel can be a doctor. An earth angel can be a teacher. An earth angel can be a janitor. An earth angel can be a fucking salesman. An earth angel can be a cook. An earth angel can be a mother. An earth angel can be a father. An earth angel can be um anything. It's not about the outside. Earth angels are not going to look like these godly angels that you see in like the movies and the books and you see and you read. No, earth angels are not going to look like those type of angels that they present to us. No. Real angels are actually scary because they are made a certain way to protect themselves from harm. A earth angel can be a big ass biker guy with hella tattoos and piercings, but that man on the inside internally can be the sweetest, kindest person. See, you would never know because of the outer appearance. And people, this is a common thing, people they tend to judge people from the outer appearance rather than on the inside, and rather actually getting to know a person and on their insides and their internally, they judge you so quick. That person that is literally standing right next to you, that person who is working with you, can literally be sent there to bless you and help you. But since you're stuck in your ego, you're stuck in your pride, you're judgmental, you didn't even give that person a chance. That person was there to help you, and you judge who God sent to you. And God knew that you were going to judge your blessing. Because if God put a shiny bow on it, He knew. This was a test to this person's intuition because this person has a tendency to not think for themselves. And they tend to always ruin and sabotage great things because they don't think for themselves and they're judgmental. So they had rather listen to a group of people, they had rather join the bandwagon to hurt an individual because they were misled the wrong way. They were willingly to join a group of delusional karmics because they wanted to be accepted. You, as a grown adult individual, you join some other grown adult individuals. Look how crazy this sounds. You're an adult, you joined a group of adults to target another adult because you wanted to be accepted. How does that make you look? How does that make them look? So y'all not sitting here thinking about how this all sounds and how it all looks. You join a group of adults to target another adult And this stems from jealousy, envy, hatred, bitterness. This don't make sense to you? Like, it's not adding up. What it is a bunch of kids in adult bodies who never grew up, who did not and refused to heal and do their shadow work, are insecure as fuck, would rather hurt another individual because it will make them feel better, when they don't understand is that person that they're hurting was actually the test. And basically, that person, that earth angel, was the test, and you failed. Now your karma is coming. You are being tricked out your spot because you refuse to listen to your own intuition. How do you feel knowing that you refuse to listen to yourself? Come on, man. You don't trust yourself? That's what it is. So you rather listen to other people. Hmm. That is crazy. This person is in a lot of regret, but you know what? That's too bad, so sad. You can't do stuff and then try to cry wolf and play victim. It don't work like that. You can't you this person's like I didn't really I don't it don't matter because you didn't care about this person's feelings or how they felt when you were doing it. You knew this person was an innocent person, but yet you still joined in, watched, didn't say anything because you knew who this person was. You knew that this person is an innocent human being. Your karma is going to be severe. It's going to be horrible because you knew, and yet you did nothing, and you did nothing, and or you still participated. That's the worst type of karma that you can. That's the worst type of person to be in this type of situation. When you knew this person was innocent, and yet you still went along. That karma that you ranked up for yourself, it's not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be pretty. People are gonna start losing things. People are gonna start losing things. Doesn't matter. Materialistic things, 3D materialistic things, money, jobs, cars, houses, assets. People are gonna start losing loved ones. People are gonna just start losing a lot of things. It's just at this point, it's like the divine is upset that people are so stupid, and I gotta relay the message just how I'm hearing it. People are dumb, and the divine is going to make people pay because you have to pay your dues. You have karmic debt, and you have to pay that back in full. You will not get a prosperous life when you have karmic debt you have to pay. That's just not how it works. And people think, oh, they got away with certain stuff. No, you didn't. The divine, God, whoever, they will wait to give you your karma. Because why would they give you your karma right away? They're very strategic of how they do things. They wait until it's something that you care about, something that matters to you. And they're gonna wait. And then when it's time, when you feel so good, confident, so cocky, so arrogant, no care in the world, that's when the little things start happening. And that's when the karma strikes. And they start taking little things by little things. And you're like, what the fuck? What's going on? Why is all this shit happening to me? Well, you think about all the shit that you've done. in your past. Think about all the things you've done to people. And then you could sit here and think about the karma that you're getting while these things are happening to you because of your past actions. You don't get to do wrong and think you're going to escape without consequences. So this person has been tricked out their spot because they refuse to do the the simplest thing. Just listen to their intuition and just honestly be an adult. That's the message.